Are you ready for another quest with our favorite little robot WallE? Today we will go through the steps for the quest, Sprouting a Story, which is included in the DapperWallEDreamBundle. To start this quest you will need to first find the book on Dazzle Beach. Once you have found the book, you will need to head over to WallE to show him what you have found. He becomes really excited and wants you to follow him to his home. Once you reach his home, go inside, you will find him waiting for you, chat to him. He has a plant in a boot, but it seems the plant has seen better days. The book you found is connected to the plant and you think that maybe if you read to it, it will revive the plant. The book is called A Fable for WallE. The book is a bit damaged from being out in the valley for so long, so you will need to make up some parts that you can no longer read. You keep reading but then realize that many of the pages are missing. It looks like they must have fallen out. You offer to go in search of the other pages, while WallE keeps an eye on the plant. For this part of the quest you will need to find 10 missing pages, 5 can be found in the peaceful meadows, and 5 can be found on Dazzle Beach. The pages can be found either laying on the floor or trapped in night thorns. The ones trapped in the thorns are easy to spot, and they will sparkle when you approach them. Once you have found the first 10 pages you can go chat to WallE. Continue reading the story to the plant to help restore it even more. Sadly we are still missing pages and can't finish the story, but it seems to have helped the plant and it's starting to look better with each story time. You'll need to head out into the valley to find more missing pages. You will need to find a total of 18 pages this time in the Glade of Trust and the Forest of Valor. Again you will find them either on the floor or trapped in night thorns. But you will need to check the small mushrooms too. Some will be trapped in these and you will need to use your watering can to free them. The mushrooms will look slightly different and sparkle when you approach them. Once you have collected all 18 pages in the Glade of Trust and the Forest of Valor, head back over to chat to WallE. He will ask you to meet him back at his home to continue reading the story to the plant. Again, you have run out of pages to read, but the plant is starting to look a lot better. Hopefully, if you can find just a few more pages, you can fully restore the plant. Next, we will need to search the Sunlit Plateau and Frosted Heights for 22 pages. These, like the ones before, can be found in mushrooms or night thorns. They can also be found laying on the ground. But this time round you will also need to keep an eye on the ice crystals in the Frosted Heights. Some of them are hiding the missing pages. I almost gave up hope on ever finding the last 2 pages, until I decided to have a look in the mysterious cavern in the Frosted Heights. This is where I finally found them, so make sure you visit the cavern if you are missing any. Once you have found the last of the story pages, head back over to WallE. Again, he will ask you to meet him at his house to continue reading to the plant. When you head back over to WallE's home, you discover that someone has stolen the plant. You will now need to search his home for clues that will hopefully lead you to the culprit. Once you have collected the item, chat to WallE to show him what you have found. The thief seems to have dropped an empty vial of youth tonic. You will need to use this clue to track down the thief and find out what they had done with the plant. I can only think of one villainous villager that is obsessed with staying youthful. Head over to chat to Mother Gothil and find out what she has done with WallE's plant. She took the plant thinking she could use it for some kind of magic, but after examining it with Ursula, they found it to be of no use to them. She will tell you where to find it, but first you must do something for her. She wants you to bring her some seaweed, cucumbers, and sunflowers. In return, she will tell you what they had done to the plant. First, we will need to collect 6 cucumbers. Seeds can be purchased from Goofy's stall in the Frosted Heights and take about 1 hour and 15 minutes to grow. Alternatively, if you don't want to wait, you can purchase some fully grown ones for a bit more coins. Then you'll need to fish for 8 pieces of seaweed by fishing outside the bubbles in any biome. And lastly, she wants you to collect 5 sunflowers, which can be found on Dazzle Beach. I like collecting all the flowers as I go. Once you have collected all the ingredients she has asked for, head back to get the information about the missing plant. She tells you that she had disposed of the plant at the rubbish dump, which of course we don't have in the valley. After some further inquiry you realize she is talking about WallE's home. Head back over to his house to find the missing plant. You'll find the plant safely back where it belongs. Now you can chat to WallE to finish reading the story. After reading the story you realize there is a note at the back. It states that you had written the story for WallE. This must have been before the forgetting and you had written the story for WallE to read to the plant. This will conclude the quest, Sprouting a Story. For helping him, he will reward you with a collection of materials which includes 50 iron ore, 3 white and pink falling penstemons, 3 white bellflowers, 25 pebbles, and 2,805 coins. This quest reminded me a lot of the Buzz quest where we had to collect the aliens. At least all the pages spawned at the same time and were easier to find. If you found this video useful, please leave it a like and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Next time we will help WallE in his final Dream Bundle quest.